Hello, lovely peoples. Um, I'm gonna make this quick. This is not the video I wanted to do. I wanted to start going into maybe video analysis or then other videos, maybe commentaries on movies and TV, because that's something that interests me. It's all my YouTube feed is. But I wanted to talk about becoming an adult because I am one. I turn 20 tomorrow, and I can't even wrap my head around that fact. But I want to talk about a little bit how hard it's been, not my personal struggles, but things other people have gone through. Well, I guess maybe my personal struggles, because a lot of these I have gone through. Being 20 now is different from being 20 in the past. When I was younger, I would watch Disney or TV and just with the older kids, I'm like, oh my god, I want to be you. Or people in general, like just older people, and wanted the life they had. Like, oh my god, guys, let's go shopping, or any other 2000s cliche, you know? I want to drive my car to school, have fun little sleepovers, and be able to experience teenage life. The most, not important, but to a little girl whose media and TV shows all showed teenage love, you kind of want that. But the irony is, I experienced the sleepovers and I experienced all that when I was younger. Ironic, isn't it? I like elementary, even before middle school. Middle school was bad, terrible, and something I do not really want to talk about. I turn 20 tomorrow on the 30th of April. And I'm going to try to post this today. Let's try to post this the 29th. Before. I try to get it one and done and over with, because if I don't, I just forget about it. But this morning, I found myself wanting to cry, and not because I'm happy or joyful or like, oh my god, it's my birthday tomorrow. It's because I thought, how did I end up here? Why now? Why here? What is going on? And before I get into like the deep spots of this, I want to say I try not to talk about my struggles a lot on like the internet or social media. You know, that stuff can be private, or people just use that stuff against you. And I just don't really like. I try not to talk about myself, even though it's a little bit hard for me because I don't really keep secrets. There's nothing secret about me, but I try to keep it, at least some of it, to myself. You know, like little bits and pieces. So one, you know, stuff like that causes problems. I've seen it happen to other people. And two, I feel like my audience, or the audience I'm trying to grow, would like it if I were a little bit transparent. So that's what I'm gonna try to do a little bit throughout me continuing whatever this is. So um most people don't share their personal struggles on the internet. I might. That's what makes me different. Unless I'm not the first, then I can't say. Well, not I know I'm not the first, but like not many. So that I've seen. Okay, whatever. um while I sit here and talk, I can sit here and talk about all the things I haven't accomplished and be a little negative Nancy. It would be easier to talk about the things that I have accomplished. That would be very short. As soon as I said that, the light went out. Okay. I don't know if it's because of COVID or because my family really doesn't care about me. um, but what the fuck? Excuse my language, sorry. But if anyone told me to sum up the last 6 years in words, those would be my exact words. What the fuck? Isn't that great? Because truly, what is this? What happened? What was 2020 and so on? What is currently going on? And pretty soon, we're already in 2026, and what, we got 3 years to 2029 and 2030. I hate being a pessimist because I try not to be, but it's so freaking hard, dude. It's so hard, especially when I grow up surrounded by pessimists. Um, I have a lot of built up anger, and I would like to take that anger and put it into something more positive, or positive so other people can see. um, take all that bad energy and make it disappear into when I was writing this script down and this video, and hopefully give some motivation to you guys, from me to you, and then from you to me back, because I also need it the most. This is why I'm doing this. I don't want to go into a new decade, not just a new decade year, but a new decade in my living years, because I'm not going to be in the tens anymore. I'm going to be in the 20s. I'm like a decade away from being 30. 30 is not that bad. It's not like an old age, but it's not exactly young either. Like you've been on this planet for 30 years. Like, you know your way around life, you know? Like, your brain's developed. Like, come on. I'm also 5 years away from having my brain be developed. That is a thought. Putting it all out in the universe right now, we will not have another bad decade, because if I keep going the way I do, it will be another bad 10 years, and I can't do that. For the future, I can hope I get my shit together for this life and my previous life. Hopefully I don't come back. But I know I have no control of that. So if I do end up back in a life living position, let's have my life not be this. I don't want to see another Trump ever again in my lifetime. Or not even my lifetime. My other person's lifetime. My spirit's lifetime. How about that? Yeah, this is not just for me. This is for the rest of my generation. I'm seeing too many videos of people around my age range be pessimist and doomerist. We get it. Doom scrolling is like your thing, but like, can you not put that on other people? You know, like, oh, we're all gonna die. We're all dying. Like, there are times when I think the same thing, because yes, climate change is still a thing, but like, we're not dying tomorrow. You know, like, we can take it down a notch. It's kind of why I blocked Spencer on TikTok. Love him, love his videos. But you know who doesn't do that? Zyre. They're literally friends, but like, she doesn't really do doom posting, which is pathetic. So I kind of like her better. Also, I want tea. Can I say that? Do I have to edit that out? Like, this is tea, but I want real tea. All I drink is tea, and I have the tea. out of my mouth so I can get the stains out. It starts fizzing up like crazy. I'm like, is it working? It worked a little bit. I love hydrogen peroxide on my teeth. Just to brush. Oh God. This is why I have a script so I can stay on topic. But how am I going to do that when I can't even stay on topic? Let's go back to the fucking video. Let's go back to the video. While I was going on TikTok, I am always in like videos and like, let's say the original video was like, oh my God, I'm so and so and I've never got my driver's license. And the comments are relating, neither have I, but girl, we gonna get it this year or something like that. I love seeing that positive energy. That's my side of TikTok. If yours is the opposite, what are you doing? But also, peep the hair. I'm trying to do it. This is not the full. I'm in my pajamas right now. And let me move this a little bit where you'll see it. Hopefully I'll post on Instagram of it later. Also, my light just went out and I gotta stop. I gotta stop doing that. If you find yourself relating to the comments in the comment section, I just want to say you're not alone, because I also do, which is again why I'm making a video. But because I feel like we're all going through the same life situations. Like, life is not easy right now. I mean, life was never easy, but I don't know. Movies and TV had me thinking a certain way. Had me thinking, yeah, so and so is gonna happen. I'm gonna get my first car. So and so, I'm gonna have a sweet 16. I'm gonna do this and that. Never did any of it. The only thing I did do was prom, and that was it. It was okay. It was actually like how I imagined, but not the dress. Not saying the dress is ugly. I'm just saying it wasn't like, not everything is gonna turn out how you want it to and how you imagine it. Even though in my mind I think it should go that way, but that's not how it plays out, and I just gotta fucking deal with it because that's life. I just want to reassure everyone and say, if you relate to these things, check them down, and I want you to know, hey, I do that, and I want you to know, hey, it's okay. One, it's okay to not have your driver's license yet. Not everyone knows how to drive. Okay? Not everyone drives a car. Not everyone can drive a car. So you're lucky that you even have two legs. They may have their license, but they can't fucking drive. As a woman who lives in New Jersey, I should know. I should know. I want to say, I can't say that. But I would say just by sitting at home and not knowing how to drive or riding the bus or riding your bike somewhere, not only are you saving the environment, but you're also saving your life, you know? You're not getting into car crashes, you don't have insurance to pay. You know what? And that's good. And that also leads with, this is not like, it's not in number order. It's okay if you don't have a car, and thank God you don't, because the gas prices are like hell. They're in hell. They're terrible. It's gargantuous. Gargantuous means giant. The gas prices and why they're so high is not okay, but like, you not having a car is also okay. And that's fine. Guess what? We're saving the environment. I mean, if you need a car, like somewhere in New Jersey, I mean, like, you're kind of screwed. But you have the bus, but then again, the bus comes every hour. Literally every hour, the bus comes. So it's not like the city where the bus comes every 15 minutes. Every hour. Every hour. Next one, I know a lot of people deal with this shit. It's okay to never experience love or have not yet. Whether if you've already been in a relationship and you just didn't feel that shit. Like, if you haven't, it's okay. Your time will come. Everyone's time for love will come. It would happen at least once, you know? leads also to my next one. It's okay to still be a virgin. It's okay. Not only is the dating pool hell, and I'm not talking just about people's looks because that's irrelevant, but I'm talking about the types of men, women, or whatever out there. They're not the best. Mainly men. I'm just talking about mainly men. I don't know what my audience is into. But I'm talking about the men. The men dating pool is just like shit. You're getting stuck with the leftovers that nobody wanted, and they're just looking for other people to traumatize. Uh, but no, I've been like when I've been at my most desperate points, and I don't know if I was just ovulating. It was most likely because I was ovulating. I've been on Tinder, Bumble, and even gay date, like even like lesbian websites. Babes, don't do it. Even as studs, they're like number 4 say, don't go on those lesbian dating sites. Even when, because I'm more into the femmes, the feminine presenting women, even they got something going on because even the femmes are looking for the studs, and I can't compete because I'm not a stud. I am daddy. Oh, yeah. You don't want a relationship right now. That should be the last thing on your mind. That's the last thing on my mind right now. Even though I want, like, to have those relations, a relationship is not what I want, but you can't have relations and intimacy without the relationship part. I mean, people do it all the time, but that's just not me. I'm not that type of person. So I can wait another 5 years. Let's be real. Let's be honest. It's gonna be like 5 years till I get someone. Mm. It's okay if you don't have a job. The economy fucking sucks right now. um if you know anything about the economy, like that's fucking okay, not like math and shit. That's not everyone's forte. But like, we're in a housing crisis, just like 2008. So I wonder what's gonna come up for 2028. The election. It's okay to still live with your parents. Again, the economy sucks, but that's no thanks to the president. Yeah, I have no comment on that because I don't feel like getting into that area of Not only is it not my expertise, I just don't feel like getting into that political conversation right now because I don't feel like arguing with people because I like to argue on the internet. And I'm so easy to rage bait at times. Other times I just ignore it because it's just like cyberbullying. Like, if you're being cyberbullied, just turn the computer off. Joking. You really don't have to pay to live with your parents because you pay for your mental health. Unless you do have to pay, then you can, from me to you, tell your parents to kill themselves. Personally, I'm living in a type of house like that, so I can't tell my mom to kill herself. Should I edit that out? This is also a conversation. Like, all these topics are topics for another video, and I can go deeper into them. But, like, one parent shouldn't be telling their kids to do that when they already do enough. Personally, I do enough. I cook, clean, try to take care of my brother, and feed him also. But I still have to pay money when there's no jobs. And then me and my sister are depressed because we're both looking for jobs. That's also why I'm doing this. If I can't find a job, at least I'll be getting some money and income. But I can't do that with 5 subscribers. So, but at least I got 14 views in one of my videos. Oh, thank you to the 14 people who watched my video. I looked at that like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, oh wow, really? I didn't expect that. 14 is not a lot, but it's progress, and it's showing progress can be done. I'll take what I can get. Like, it's not a lot, but it's something. And you just take, like in life, you just gotta take whatever ones you can get. So, 7. It's okay to not be in college right now. Especially if the rise in like with AI. Do you really want to be the smartest in the class? I'm sorry. Do you want to be the smartest in the class and the only one who's doing like actual work? Like the only one who's actually putting in effort, right? Like when a teacher raises their hands and all the fucking kids are clueless except for you, you're the only one that knows the answer in class. Meanwhile, other kids are under their desk, chat GBT and their shit. You actually know the answer. Maybe that's some people's kink. Maybe some people would actually like that. But personally, I'd like there'd be no competition. You know, college is all about competition and losing your fucking mind and partying if you're into that. um, yeah. Student don't like. I know other reasons for Gen Z not to go to college, mostly because of student debt and whatnot. And college is not for everybody. Not everybody wants to go to college. Not everybody. That's something people just don't want to do, especially like if you're in a field like something I'd want to do, like acting or singing or being in the entertainment business in general. Most of the time, like 99% of the time, you don't need to go to school for it. Maybe for like film directing or something, be like, oh, yeah, I want to learn how to use cameras because I don't know to. That's fine. I mean, you can go to school, but it just doesn't really do anything as for what some people may feel like. So, I mean, I would love to go to school. I would love to go to college or to college of my choice, which is what I wanted to do, which is kind of why I'm here now because I've gotten into a lot of arguments like that. But, like, I don't know. At least I'm not working a 9 to 5 or just a job in general. I mean, it's bad, but I'm still living. I have a roof over my head. So I get to do shit like this. So support, please like and subscribe. I need it. Like a lot of these topics can be videos of their own. And if you want me to, just say so. And I'll get back to you in about 2 months. My procrastinate like my task making and time management skills are in the fucking dump. And I gotta learn to do the I gotta learn to do the opposite because if I ever want to be even a lick, a hint, get a taste of what being successful is like, I gotta get up off my ass. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry to myself because I'm the one that's putting myself in this position. um, a a you can decide your future, and if you don't know what your future is, that's okay. You still have time. We're still kids, you know. And I hate that sexciety. I would like to know what that word is. I hate that society pressures kids into feeling like they have to go to college when you don't have to do anything. It's your life, you know? Like, our brains aren't even fully fucking developed yet until we're 25, and they're expecting an 18-year-old to be responsible and go to school. And then you want me to pass, and then you want me, like, kids can't even cry. You gotta cry for not even 30 minutes. Get that tear down your face, fuck it, back to studying because you don't have time for that. And I didn't know what that was because, mind you, I didn't even really know what studying in high school was. I just passed because I did. Personally, being a teenager is fucking hard. I've dealt with my trials and tribulations by myself during COVID, and then I had to do that after COVID, like post COVID. I was in middle school, mind you. I'm pretty sure Euphoria came out when I was still in middle school, like 2020, maybe. This is during quarantine. Maybe it came out during lockdown. It was all a blur, and I gotta figure out the timeline what that was. I was still in school watching Euphoria every Sunday. Was there. I was 14. I'm almost 20 now, and we're on season 3 of Euphoria. Season 3. That timeline from me being 14 to 20 We should already be on the 6th season. Like, we should be on season 5 or 6 right now. Why? It's only season 3. Mind you, it's the last season, and a lot of stuff has happened. Like, 2 of the actors died. R.I.P. Angus Cloud and Eric Dane. Love them, and I'm surprised I got the names correct, because I don't know a lot of people's names like that. I'm sorry. If kids doesn't know what to do in life, especially in college, like for me, for instance, kind of pressured into being like a nurse or going into healthcare in general. Like, yes, I like taking care of people, but I only like taking care of people that I like. I don't want to have to be forced to take care of somebody I don't like or that's being mean to me. And I don't want to have to do that, because if I like you, yeah, I'll take very good care of you. If I don't, I'll do a shitty job, and I just don't care for you. I'm that type of person. I was raised, if somebody hits you, you hit them back. And if somebody fucks with you, you fuck with them back. Because the kid is always eventually gonna change their major if they don't like it, or just drop out. There's hella dropouts, and a lot of those dropouts, especially on YouTube, that I've seen have become very successful. Mind you, I'm also a dropout, but the school still texts me. Mind you, it was also a community, so I didn't really care for it to begin with, because I didn't want to go, but I want to go to a 4-year. College for me is like my class of 2020. Oh, but we didn't get a graduation. Oh, but we didn't get a prom. Oh, but I didn't go to college. What about me? You don't want love? You want control of your life? Let me explain. In a time where it's hard to find a job, and half of your generation really doesn't want to go to college or like do anything, it seems like, because we're a lazy generation. Remember what Fox News tells you? Don't take that seriously. Please take that as a joke. um, Finding someone is the easiest thing to do. And I'm like, even if you're chopped, you're still gonna find somebody. If you ever watch the show 600-Pound Life, they always have somebody. I don't understand it, but they do. um, Finding a man, a woman, whatever, finding a human being to sleep with is the easiest thing to do in life, and that's why people do it. It's a connection that they can control, even if it ends up in a situationship or whatever. It's still easy, which is another reason why people have babies, because it's the only thing that they can control. But that's a topic for something else. Like, that's another topic. High school means nothing, and I absolutely mean this. This is what we mean by kids peaking in high school. They think it means something. They think because you won prom queen or you were the quarterback in high school that means something. No, unless you're becoming an NBA football champion, that doesn't mean anything. Like, the time is now. The past is the past, and you still have time to make memories, new memories that are probably even better than before, because when you're in high school, you still have to live under your parents' rules, in like your parents' house, and you can't do as much as you think you could. Now that you're an adult, you can do so much more. You can do way much more. The world is really yours. Because besides, I'm always hearing like older people, by older I mean 30, talk about how 20s was the best years of their lives. Like, it was never being in high school, it was always their 20s, maybe 30s. I even hear people say 40 was the best year of a person's life. Like, things could change. I mean, if it takes you to 40 to have the best years of your life, like, you may want to rethink your choices, but also you're always gonna have a good decade of your year, and things just could keep getting better. Like, who knows? Who knows? Like, oh, guys, like, I've heard shit from 60-year-olds. Best life. I'm in my prime. Like, personally, when you're young, like your 20s, it could be your prime. Who knows? I also heard 20s are fucked up. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what other people are doing that have good, bad shit. It's just choices. I feel like that you make in life. Like it's different for us because we're growing up so differently with the rise of technology, social media, generative AI. We're gonna grow up differently. Like as soon as we become adults, it's like the world changes. The world is so different now. We're in multiple wars to the point where there's a world war. Like we're in World War III right now, but nobody will say anything. Nobody's saying anything. The last World War, the economy was also bad, but nobody wanted to say anything. So we joined the war and made a whole bunch of weapons, and then we fixed our economy, which should happen right now. We've joined the war with the other people. America 2.0. We'll see what happens in the future. I don't know, 20, 30 years from now. We'll see how things go. Personally, I don't know if I want to see it. Like, I'm still debating. You could see me at 22 and I'll just disappear. Don't want to put any more context into that. But what I'm trying to say is, it's never too late to do something in your life. Like, it's never too late or early. Like, you still got all the time in the world. Even if the world is ending tomorrow, who cares? You still got maybe not time to change it around, but time to do whatever the fuck you want. There are bitches going around touching kids and eating babies. You do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. Like, the higher ups may care, but who cares what they think either? They didn't create you. Like, that's not your creator on life, you know? Your parents may be God to you. I don't care. Like, everything goes at their own pace. Like, people go at their own pace and they learn things like on their own pace. But if you learn fast or not, like things change. Life is so beautiful, and it's just rotten, and people have a rotten point of view because of the rotten apples in our basket. You know, because life would be so beautiful if it wasn't for, I don't want to put no names out there, but you know who. I don't know, bringing life into this world and having a child and finding love and finding something you want to do in life that makes you happy and nobody else happy. A career, whatever you want to do, I don't care. You find a fucking dog as your companion and you can travel the world with that dog for all I care. Like, these things should be beautiful, but there's just people that know how to take joy out of everything, out of every happy moment in what should be like happy in their life. I get it why some people don't want to do these things, and there are people who I've seen in comments just be like, one day I want to have a child, or one day I want to get married, but I can't do those things when people like this are around. You know, I understand. I'm a wait too, because it's like we want these things, but it's hard. They say birthing rates are going down and they need more babies to be born, but you make it hard for a woman to live and take care of a child with new laws, but you also want us to have babies still. Does that make fucking sense? They want it to be Handmaid's Tale so bad, and that's why I would never watch that show, because it's so fucking scary. Because it's realistic. Like, if there's something like Shameless, yeah, it's realistic, but I can watch it, because it's not gonna make me fucking vomit in my mouth every time I watch it. So in this lifetime, I personally refuse to be a failure. Even if my procrastination says no and tries holding me back, I will still try to do it. Like I'm trying the best that I can with depression, ADHD, and whatever else fuck I got. I really don't want to go to the doctor because I don't want to find out I have 13 other things, going on in here. So, not just in here, in my little noggin, but everywhere else in my body. Like, I just, like, they'll tell me, oh, yeah, you got so and so. Here's more pills, more pills to take, more fucking therapy. I don't want that, but I'm trying. And when I say I'm trying, I mean, like, I try. And I try not to complain, even though I feel like I'm at home. It's just mouthful for me, but I talk a lot, regardless, about a lot. Everything, like, my family's like, whatever comes through your head, you don't have to say. I know I can't do everything by myself. Not like I'm fucking disabled, but like, also because I'm also disabled mentally. Not like I'm fucking like. But how am I gonna know if you don't tell me? Because they also don't teach kids how to write checks in school. I mean, my teacher told me how to write a check, but love her because she taught me that. She taught me a lot of things that most people aren't being taught, and they're like, "Oh, they're not teaching me that in our class," so I got the advantage of that. So thank you to all my business teachers. Thank you. And I know other kids didn't learn that. Like, other kids like to complain, and it's getting to the point where even I'm getting tired of it. You know, and I'm the biggest complainer there is. If I'm getting tired of it, I mean, like, it's just a lot. If you know you can do something good, then just do it. I don't know you, but I know whoever is watching can accomplish that and do something good. Whether if it's feeding the homeless, um, going to school, taking care of a fucking abandoned kitten. I like do something good. I mean, if you feel like you're not making an impact on life, like you probably can't go up to government or a council or like start a fucking revolution in one day or on your own. Just do something. There's not really a lot of homeless people except for on the bus and all crackheads. I'm kind of scared to talk to them, but give some support. I don't know. Try to be nice. Try to be the light in this world because there's not a lot of it right now, and we kind of need it. Like I said, from here on out, I kind of don't want to see any more doomerism talk. I don't know where this generation learned how to talk like that. I mean, I know where I got it from, but where did everybody else get it from? Did he also get it from their parents? Ooh, twins. But, people my age aren't really making things better. Especially, like, I'm just talking about my generation. I shouldn't really be talking about other people's generations, even though I know how they act also, but I'm not in their generation. And other people should take that note. Cause got millennials. Don't talk about us. Well, they're so obsessed, but that's another. I made this video so I can try to make myself feel better. Hopefully, this video made you feel better because it definitely didn't make me feel better. I just didn't want to cry the day before my birthday. I calmed myself down. I took a bath, washed my hair, did my hair, but it's not done. As you can see, like, it's so smooth, and I ironed it, and it's just like like, my hair is always smooth, but it's like smooth and it's just slick down. Although my edges don't ever want to comply for some reason, they're gonna get laid down and they're gonna get done. And my outfit, again, I'll show you on Instagram. I'll give you like maybe like a full body pic or something, except for my toes because I gotta do those, and my nails. I gotta do my nails. My 20s better, my 20s better fucking rock, or I'm gonna call not only the manager, but the boss, the CEO, anybody who works here. I'm calling you, and bitch, I want my fucking refund. I want my refund. I didn't even ask to be 20. Like, I didn't ask to be born, but early 2010s was good. Me being 4 and up was kind of good until I got to middle school. Until I started going into puberty. That was cool. No, uh, I want to call everybody, and I'll put my name on this wall. My name's gonna be on a wall. The sheriff is next door. Yeah. Decline has still not. The card hasn't declined. It's still working. The card still got money on it. Plenty of money. My everything that the card is not declining. The life card not declining. You know, I still got time. Um, I'm like, damn, it's not even day one yet, and I'm like already complaining. I can say I'm a little bit nervous. Like all this like emotions coming up, and I'm like word vomit because I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Don't know what for, because I'm alive. It's not like I'm being birthed today or tomorrow. It's not like it's my birthday. I am the birthday though, but I'm the birthday, and it is my birthday. But what I meant was that it's not like I'm being birthed at this moment. Like it's my first time being on Earth. Like I've lived my life. Like I've already been through my life. I just think that a new decade and it's a new era for me. Panicking, and I shouldn't be because this is not a job interview. I'm not being interviewed for anything unless it's for like E News. Is E News still a thing? I know TMZ still around. Thank God. But anyways, I'm just gonna end this here. I I would say before I rant, but I just know through the whole video I've been ranting. So I hope this made you guys feel some sort of security and turning a new age into a new decade. I hope you're not turning 10. I hope you haven't been on this earth for 10 years and just now watching me. Maybe 20. Also, if you're an '06 baby, like I love my birthday. If my birthday was like the 15th or like an uneven number, I would cut it off right then and there. I'm gonna end this right here. Like and subscribe, do all that. Give me a little bit of support. Help a sister out. Like, I want to get out of here. And I know you're probably thinking New Jersey, which would be nice. But as a person from New Jersey, only I can talk crap about New Jersey. Only a person from New Jersey can talk bad about New Jersey. But like, yeah. I'm Maya Riff, no H. I'm out. Deuces.